Hi there, Jeremy Weiss here with Weiss Tech Hockey. One of the most frequent questions that I'm asked during the course of my camps, summer camps, winter camps, is how can my kid improve their foot speed? Quickness and agility obviously plays a huge role in being an effective hockey player. And so I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite on-ice agility drills. And as we go throughout the course of the next few months, we'll be touching on various on-ice as well as off-ice drills that you can do to increase your foot speed, increase your agility, and increase your overall speed on the ice. So here we have our hockey diagram. We just need half the ice to show this drill. And this is, I just call this drill the agility drill. And it's one of my favorites for hockey foot speed. So you can see we'll start here. In fact, let me put an X here. The player will start on the dot. You can do this with or without a puck. For now, start without a puck. And on the whistle, the player will go full speed forward up to the edge of the circle. Now this drill will be done always facing the same direction. So the player, you can designate never take your eye off the bleachers or never take your eye off the team box or whatever is in that direction. So the player will come full speed all the way up to the edge of the circle and stop. When he gets to the edge of the circle, he will pivot, inside reverse pivot again, never taking his eye off that same direction, and go backwards along the edge of the circle until he gets to about the same distance across as where the dot is. And at that point he'll stop again. Then he'll go back forwards around the edge of the circle again to the top of the circle and stop. Then he'll come backwards again, inside reverse pivot to the dot and stop. Now this drill ends up looking a lot more complicated on paper than it actually is in real life. But at that point, then he'll do sidestep crossovers. And I'm sure you've seen this done before, but basically it's a quick, choppy crossover stride, and we'll show you in the demonstration video after this. But sidestep crossovers across to the edge of the circle, stop. Sidestep crossovers all the way back across, stop. And sidestep crossovers back to the dot and stop. Now at this point, he's going to go forward again, up to the edge of the circle, stop, pivot and go backwards to the other side, stop, and go forward again, up to the edge of the circle, and stop. And then at that point, he'll go backwards all the way through to the end of the circle. Again, I call this the agility drill. It looks a lot more complicated on paper than it actually is in real life, but basically it's up, around, sidestep crossovers, sidestep crossovers, sidestep crossovers, back up and around, and all the way back and through, never taking your eye off that same spot. Now, if you're doing this as a team, what you'll want to do is, depending on the numbers of players, how you want to divide this, but usually what I'll do is throw 3 or 4 guys to a circle. 3 tends to work really well because it has a good rest to work ratio. So 5 circles, 3 guys per circle, that's 15 players, tends to work really well in that way. And then just have your players go through this probably 3 times each. And as the players get to the point where they're really looking good doing this, they're smooth, they're quick doing it, throw a puck on their stick and have them do it again. And then as they get better with the puck, then usually what I'll do is I'll put little stipulations on it, like if you lose the puck, it's 5 push-ups per time you lose the puck, to help them to have that sense of urgency, sense of a little bit of pressure. Makes it a little bit more fun, helps them to develop, and it ends up being a really good drill. So that's the agility drill. Take a look now at the video explanation, the demonstration portion, and you'll see the video in action. Thanks. Okay, so just to finish up, I just wanted to show you a little bit of footage of what the agility drill actually looks like. This was taken from one of my sessions in my summer camp this year. So here's what it looks like at full speed. Back around, up. Here's the sidestep crossovers. Keep the chest square, knees high. Up and all the way back and through. So it's actually quite a bit easier in actuality than it looks on paper. It's not as difficult as it looks when you draw it out. And that's it. Hopefully this works for you guys and you get a little bit of mileage out of this with your team.